The last heel hook is if Jacob turns heavily away. So he's hiding his heel this way, okay? And I'm actually, instead of trying to, like normally when we go for the heel, we try to out-turn them. I'm trying to like out-turn him this way to capture the heel. In this case, I don't see that being a reality. In fact, I'm better off spinning the other way, hoping to meet him at a point where I can capture the heel. So instead of trying to turn this way until I capture the heel, Jacob's turning that way. So you just keep going. I'm going this way, and I'm going to be looking to capture the heel as it becomes exposed. So to do that, there's going to be a couple of things that are important. I'm going to need room for my hips to lift. So if you look here with my elbow down by my hips, it's very hard to swing over. Okay, I can't get my hips over. To move my elbow away from my hips and stop his leg blocking my hips, I want to pull his leg up nice and high to my armpit. Now my hips are free to swing over the top. Okay. I'm going to want space under the knee. So I tend to like to hold the knee up for two reasons. One, it stops, in case Jacob decides to go back this way. So if he goes back this way, he puts his knee down. There's no way I'm spinning over the top of that. Of course, if he went too far, I could attack the heel on this side again, but it's probably actually hard because my knee won't be under the far side of the body. So I'm going to use my hand to prop this up. Okay, so even if he's turned away a bit, I just kind of keep that here and try and, if you just want to try and turn back and get that leg flat now, other way. Yeah. I'm giving myself a bit of time with this grip. So I'm pulling the leg high and I'm keeping underneath the knee. We talked about this a lot from the rear naked choke grip, but if my left foot is high at the hip, Jacob can pummel, right? And he kicks me away. I will not be able to win this, okay? So I need to it's not a stable position, but for a moment I need to go to the knee. Now when he tries to pummel, I've pinned that leg to the ground. He can't stop my hips from spinning through. So once I've got these things in place, I'm going to start trying to spin through, okay? Now, my preference is to try to make space to step my leg through and feed the leg. I'm not a big fan. I feel like you get stuck if you go knee first. Even though it feels like you're doing something good, I get jammed. I can't expose the heel anymore, right? Unless Jacob tries to turn out. So if he turns out, okay, I get this. But if he actually turns the other way, I don't get a chance to attack the heel hook, right? So my preference is to lead with my foot. From here, I'm going to come up, I'm going to thread my foot behind, and then I'm going to shoot. I need to have enough space that the foot goes in and my hips can thread through. Now I can capture the heel. So looking from the other side, when I thread my foot through, I can start to go deep here. And I'll get to this point. So now my whole leg's gone through as opposed to my knee, which would have got jammed here. Okay, so by leading with my foot, I get to here. I should be already pretty much holding the knee already from that previous grip. I want to try and bend the knee if possible as I drop my hips down. So I'm going to kind of pull, let's say I don't have the heel yet. I want to land under, pull, and follow with my knee coming tight here. This exposes the heel. I'm in 90-10, and I can often capture the finish. Once more, I lift the foot up. I've got the X. I'm going to try and bring the foot high, so I've got room for my hips, my head coming in. So I don't want to be like parallel. I want to be perpendicular to the direction that Jacob's facing. Okay. From here, I slide my foot down, my hips come up, I thread my foot through. I'm holding the back of the knee now so that when I roll through, I can pull the knee up, expose the heel, and capture the finish.